Hi, I'm Olga K, and you're watching RockForeverMagazine.com.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever Magazine, and I'm here today with the one and only Olga K.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yes. How long have you been in Orlando? Have you had a chance to check out anything before playlist?
Not yet. I flew in last night, and I went out with all of my friends, and we just had such a great time. And I went back to bed.
Yeah. Gotta get some rest before the big day, which is today.
Which is today and tomorrow and maybe Sunday.
Yeah. So what are you most looking forward to with Playlist Live?
You know, honestly, I don't get to see my friends that much because I work so much. I make so many videos every day. So when I come to events like this, it's just nice to get together with everybody and just catch up and get inspired and go home and make more videos.
Yeah. Now, talking about all of those videos, how did you get started with this whole thing with YouTube?
Well, in 2006, my friend forced me to create an account because...
Forced?
He forced me. He said, Olga, go on YouTube.com and create an account. I'm like, what is YouTube? I don't understand. Is that a band? I know it's a band. I was like, YouTube has a site. Why do they post videos there? And he was a juggler, and he said, can you please make an account and like and favorite my videos and rate it 5 stars because we need ratings. I'm like, what is this site? It's weird. So I created an account, and I named it Olga K, which used to be my password to my bank account. And
let's hope you changed it.
I changed it.
Okay.
So it was my password, and it just meant nothing really. It was just like Olga K, because my real name is Olga Karavaeva.
Oh, wow. How do you spell that one?
It's K-A-R-A-V-A-E-V-A. So nobody could ever say it, so I had to change it eventually. So Olga K was just my screen name, and I started liking videos and commenting on videos, and I realized that, oh, this is a community where I can post my videos. Right. And I was not a filmmaker or video maker. I was just a juggler from the circus. So I posted some juggling videos hoping that somebody will see it and say, oh my God, she's so talented. Nobody saw it. But I posted there, and I started just watching lots of videos. And I remember seeing videos of Lonely Girl 15 and Lisa Nova. And it was just these girls talking to their cameras. And I just didn't understand the concept, but I was so captivated by, their personality. Excuse me. So I figured, I have a personality, put me on TV. So I started making videos, and that's how I started.
Yeah, and now it turned out to be a full-time thing for you, which is super exciting.
Yeah, it is, and I've been doing it for 6 years, and I've only been doing it as my job for the last 3 years. So the first 3 years was like a lot of struggling, trying to figure out what I was gonna be doing with the whole platform. It took a while.
Yeah, and now since you've been going for so long, how do you think your videos have changed and evolved since the start? I know everybody cringes when they watch their first videos, am I right?
Yes, I actually recorded a reaction video to my first video. They changed a lot. I started, like I said, I didn't know how to edit or film. I started making my videos on an iSight on my computer. And I literally ran around town with my computer recording myself talking to camera.
Wait, so you were kind of doing that, but with
the computer.
Like the computer.
Yeah, like a laptop. I remember I was in a beautiful I was on a tropical island. Everyone was running around in bikinis getting a tan, and I was running around with my computer making a video.
I could just visualize that right now.
And that video is out there, and I remember being outside, and the sun was heating up my computer, and the computer was just heating up, and my computer was about to set itself on fire. I'm like, I'm just making a video here. So I did that for a couple of years because I couldn't afford a camera. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to edit either. So one of my first videos was pictures of me modeling put in the montage as a slideshow. And then I realized that I have to learn everything from scratch. And I would spend 12 hours a day trying to figure out how to use computers, pretty much. And that's what I did for the first 2 years. I did a lot of computer iSight videos.
Yeah, and so a lot of people out there right now are trying to figure out all this stuff. What is your biggest tip for everybody wanting to learn more about editing and filming?
My main tip for everybody would be just start and do it. Whatever is in your heart, you drive every day and you think of ideas and you just want to express yourself. That's why I started also. I just wanted to express myself because nobody was giving me that opportunity anywhere else. I also come from a traditional world of Hollywood. And so nobody was giving me that opportunity, and I really needed to do something. So just start and just do it. And if you don't know how to edit, there's so many sites now that you can pay and you do tutorials. And at the end of the day, it's just put in hard work into it.
Yeah, definitely. It takes a lot of time, but in the end, it's worth it.
Yes, exactly. 12 hours a day, that was my day. I've lost a lot of friendships because they didn't understand why I was sitting at my computer for 12 hours and there's no results. But I have no regrets.
Yeah, not anymore. I mean, you're at Playlist Live and so exciting. And now you started with one channel a few years ago, but now you've got a gaming channel, a beauty channel, a vlogging channel, and the main one. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something.
You're actually missing a couple. I have
a couple.
A couple, yeah. I have a channel for my cat, which is Mushka K.
Yes, can't miss that one.
Right. And I have a channel for my dog, which is Miss Roxy K.
Yes.
Only because Roxy K was taken by somebody else. Yeah. So there's a couple of other ones, but I just don't really concentrate.
How do you balance all of that hard work now, having so many channels, and actually keeping them updated?
Well, it's impossible. But
Basically.
I put myself on a really strict schedule where I have a guy that helps me now, and he films and edits with me. And so on Monday, we have a strict schedule where I record a lot of beauty videos. On Tuesday, we record my main channel video. On Wednesday, I do all of the gamings for 8 hours straight. On Thursday, come in!
It's a hotel room, so... Oh. Breakfast is here.
Shooting.
Well, I guess we're going to move on anyway. Now, okay, let's see where we were.
Where were we?
Now, you have some funny characters on your channel. A ton of them, including Emo Girl, which seems to be the most memorable in my mind. I love the makeup for that
How
one.
come?
I don't know. It's just like the makeup, and it's very dramatic and like, I don't know. Can you give us like a
exactly
version?
why I made it. Well, no. But okay, so the reason I started that character is because I was doing a lot of research on who my audience is, and I realized that 70% of my audience were girls, 13 to 17.
Right.
So it made me go back into my childhood and teen years, even though I was a great teen and I was really great with my parents. But
You weren't the emo girl.
No, I definitely wasn't, and I was really good. I was very respectful towards my parents, and
That's good.
Yeah, I was a good kid. I don't know what they did, but still, I had those moments where I wanted to be rebellious, and I wanted to feel a certain way, and I had a strong opinion about something, and I just want to be like, ah.
Right.
So, and I realized that a lot of girls are like that. They, you know, they could be lazy and they don't want to do things and they just want to hang out and they constantly think they're gay because they're going through this realization of their sexuality. So they think, oh, I think I'm gay, I'm bi, like all these girls running around. So I figured I'm going to put something together that all the girls can relate to. And also I'm a very colorful person, so I knew it was really important for me to put something together that is colorful and different.
Yeah.
I seen lots of emo characters online and they were really dark and just not full of life. So I took all of my circus outfits, all the fishnets and everything, and I had this Marilyn Monroe shirt, and I went to Hot Topic and I just got lots of accessories.
Hot Topic is the place to go for that stuff, yeah.
And I just put it together, and I remember with my face, it didn't have enough personality. I'm like, what can I do? Okay, I'm going to draw something on my face. And that became that character, and a lot of girls, and actually because of that character, my channel started to grow a lot because a lot of girls could recognize themselves in the character.
Yeah. And now, Playlist Live is amazing because you get to meet so many other YouTubers and network. So if you could collaborate with anybody, who's it gonna be?
I know. I've been talking about this for a while. It's Lindsay Sterling. She's the most inspirational female on YouTube right now, I feel like. And she's super talented, and I would love to do something with her.
So hey, if she's watching this, because this is going on YouTube.
Call me.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's see that collaboration in the future.
I can't wait.
And now, moosh.
It's gonna happen.
Moosh is like your signature word. It's everywhere. How did you come up with that word?
I actually had to trademark it.
Really?
I trademarked moosh so nobody can take it.
It's gotten to that point now.
Yes. It's expensive too. What? Why is it so expensive? Moosh, back in 2008, I used to do lots of live shows where I would turn on my camera and just talk to my audience. And I remember we wanted to come up with some kind of a word that is a signature word to my channel. And I have a cat named Mushka, and I call her Moosh Moosh all the time. So because we did lots of live shows, so she would jump all over me. And I'm like, Moosh, 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 everything. And I used to curse a lot in my videos. I still do. But I used to curse a lot. And I figured we can maybe use Moosh as our signature word and also replace bad words with Moosh.
Yeah.
So then when the kids turn their friends and say, hey, moosh, what do they say? Hey, shut the moosh up. Their parents not gonna get it, and it's so funny how bad words work because we think that they mean something, and if you replace it with moosh, right, then all of a sudden it's okay, but the meaning is still behind it. So I figured, so they don't get in trouble, they can just use Moosh all the time, then I'll get in trouble eventually. So we started using Moosh for that, and my audience actually developed it into a more of a meaningful term. They started saying, I love to eat mooshed potatoes. And
That's so clever.
yeah, and we started saying moosh bye, and I'm like, what can I do when I say goodbye? Like, everyone was doing the little things, like they would close the camera or they would do funny things. I'm like, okay, what can I do? Oh my God, my face looks better when it's like this, framed. I was like, moosh face, done.
Yeah.
And after that, I think I called them a moosh army at one point, and they're like, yes, we're the soldiers, we won this. They started calling me moosh mommy, which is like really weird, because when I go to YouTube gatherings and I see a 40-year-old men or women that come up to me and they're like, moosh mommy, I'm like, weird, I don't know how to respond to that. So moosh just became our thing, and they became mooshers. And I feel like that's why they also wanted to be part of my, journey, because they have a special name for themselves.
Yes, exactly. Gotta have it with pride. Moosh Army, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the Moosh Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the moosh face. She knows.
See, I know what I'm doing. I watch her videos. And now you've had a lot of experience in the circus beforehand, like you were mentioning with all of your costumes. You were juggling. I mean,
Yes.
that's amazing that you were performing.
I want to tell a little story about juggling. So
Story time.
I started I always wanted to be in a circus ever since I was 5. And my mom said, well, you can't go to the circus until you're 18. I'm like, Mom, but I'm going to be so old when I'm 18. So
You gotta pull out emo girl for that one.
He's like, Mom. So when I was 14, my family was just becoming more and more poor, and it was really difficult to live where we were living. And my aunt was in the circus already. So she said, well, you can come to the circus. You'll have to just do very low jobs. And we're like, yes, winning. So we went to the circus, and I was 14 years old, and I was too old to start everything else in a circus because everyone starts at 6, 7. And I really wanted to do aerial acts where I can just fly through the air. They're like, you're too old for that.
You don't do that now? Have you tried?
I've tried it a little bit, and it was, I don't know, like it was, it just never worked out. And then somebody asked me if I wanted to juggle for a living, and I said, no, juggling is just so ugly. I don't want to juggle. And I was juggling, 4 months later, and I was rehearsing 8 hours a day, and those were my 14 to 17 years. I would go to school, I would come home and juggle, and that taught me how to work really hard. So when I came to YouTube, it was just not a big deal. I was just working.
Yeah.
I've been working really hard since I was 5. So with juggling, I did a lot of juggling there, and I became really good. And then I met a guy, Jason Garfield, who is one of the best jugglers in America at that time, and he trained me. He literally made me start from the beginning, and it was boring and annoying. And he just made me exceptional at that time.
Yeah, so do you think those experiences with performing in the circus and being so theatrical have helped you now in your videos?
Absolutely. One of my most produced highly produced videos are Olga K. Circus, and it's a short film that was brought to me by Sarah Panna now. Sarah Panna and Andrea Ball, and they had this idea to create a movie about Olga K. Circus and what happened to me. And a lot of people feel like that's my true story, but it's not exactly. So we made that film, and if people know me outside of YouTube, it would be because of that video, because it was just such a beautiful thing. And yeah, so I feel like circus gives me so much. I mean, I've experienced so much traveling, so it just gave me so many ideas and quirky and weird things about life in general. So yeah, it definitely inspires a lot.
Yeah, and you have the costumes now from the circus, which you can use in your videos, and they're pretty wacky.
And I do,
too.
yes, and I do. And people are like, what is she doing? Why is she doing that?
And now YouTube is changing entertainment so much right now, and your channel has grown so much. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, I definitely would love to see traditional media colliding with online media, because it's been happening for a little bit now, and I see a lot of traditional people jumping onto YouTube and doing their content. So I would love to see more of the collaboration and creating bigger things together. I would love to produce a series that has a lot of great actors in it.
That'd be amazing.
And put it on my channel. So that's one of my goals this year.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see that happen soon. I'm looking forward to that. And now for anybody who wants to follow you on social networking sites and find your YouTube page, where can they find you?
YouTube.com/Olga K, Olga K2, Olga K Games, Mooshville channel. There's many more, and it's everything Olga K. Twitter, Facebook. Instagram.
Yeah, every social networking site. You can follow her. You should check out her videos. She's hilarious. I'm serious.
Thank you.
Subscribe to our channel as well for more interviews, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.